dish, A, B, C spaghetti. The A is for apples, the B is for Brussels sprouts and bacon, so we double down on the B's. And the C is for cider, as in hard cider. I used farro pasta. Whole wheat or whole grain pasta is a really nutty flavor, and I garnished this dish with toasted hazelnuts. So it really highlights that. Obviously, it's delicious with regular spaghetti as well. Farro pasta takes a while to cook, so I'm gonna drop it into my boiling water and add a copious amount of salt, because we're going to use some of that starchy cooking liquid from the cooking of the pasta to marry the pasta to the sauce. You wanna always cook your pastas 1 minute less than the package directions for al dente, or to the bite, to the jute, because it's going to continue to cook as you're marrying the pasta and the sauce. For our sauce, I started with a couple turns of the pan of EVOO, and then I've got some really meaty smoked pancetta, or you can use double smoked bacon, or of course slab cut bacon. I'd say about 1/3 of a pound. Meanwhile, I've got some Brussels sprouts I'm piling up here. A couple of pints is what I bought for this dish. So I'm just slicing these on the wide blade side of a box grater, or you can use a mandolin. And I shave them right down to the little nubber there at the end. And once we get these guys shredded up, we drop them right down into the pan and let them wilt up. I'm also going to add in some nice tart sweet apples, Gala or Braeburn. I'm also going to put in a little red onion or a couple of large shallots. And you just let this all cook together. The Brussels sprouts will start to slump down. The apples will get tart and crisp at the same time. They'll just brown around the edges, but you don't want them to turn into applesauce. You just want them to still have a little bite left to them and a little bit of sugary sweetness. I'm grating in some nutmeg. Anything I make with cabbage or dark greens of any kind, I always add a little nutmeg. And I'm grating in the garlic here last minute so we don't singe it. So many different layers of flavor in this beauty. And now we're gonna add our hard cider. And let that cook down. And in the middle pan, I'm melting some butter, and I'm gonna add, 18 or 20 or so, a nice handful of sage leaves. The leaves will get nice and crispy, and the butter will turn brown and nutty. And we're gonna dump it all over the pasta with some cheese when we're done. So this is our beautiful mixture in the pan of bacon and apples. The hard cider is cooked down and been absorbed nicely with our Brussels sprouts and our garlic and onion. All that goes into the pot. We add a little of that salty, starchy cooking water to marry the pasta and the sauce. This is why we drain it early, because it's going to continue to cook. And then we add all of our browned butter. And then we vigorously toss all that together. The only thing that can make that better is cheese. Whatever, man. Mike Simon doesn't eat cheese anymore. I do. Cheese is still welcome at my place. No, Mike's dish was delicious, though. You should really try it. I was very impressed, especially with that potato lasagna thing, too. Oh, look at that. And then on top of this, we have all of our crunchy hazelnuts. And then on top of that, we have all of our crispy sage leaves that we cooked in the brown butter.